with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if you please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, and hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rebel Rage TV. This is how we do Raging Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Raging Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the recent WWE releases. Let's speak on it. Now, I know you cannot work at one single job forever. Nobody can work at a single job forever. You can work there a very long time, but you can never work at a single job forever. And with these recent WWE releases, it just reminds you of just, even though that these people may appear larger than life to a lot of people, even though these people are looked up to by a lot of people, these people are still human beings, and this is still a job at the end of the day. Especially in the entertainment business, it's going to be a revolving door. I myself have been through a lot of jobs. Personally, you really can't hold on to a lot of jobs, really, especially in the entertainment business. It's a constant revolving door. But with this recent batch of releases, with these names on this list, with a lot of names on this list, it brings up a lot of questions. It really does, because a lot of names on these lists are considered top talent around the world. I specifically want to start with Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. I think that these two releases are, and I'm going to just come out and be blunt with it. I'm just be as honest with it as I can. I think these are the two more boneheaded decisions I've ever seen in my life, because there is no reason why Billie Kay and Peyton Royce should not be the face of the women's division right now in the tag team division. They should be your reigning tag team women's championship your reigning women's tag team champions right now, if not constantly in the title picture. There is no reason why you should have two talents like this, two young talents like Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, who the fans were completely behind. You got a reaction out of them each and every time. You either got a boo or you got cheers, depending on where your location. The point is, you got a reaction out of them. So they were doing the job, and yet somehow, someway, you found a way to break both of them up, and then now both of them are without jobs in WWE. Explain to me how it makes sense for have Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, who worked beautifully together, who I will allude to again, should be your women's tag team champions right now in a floundering tag team division that y'all are about ready to scrap right now, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. And you got two top talents like that, and you let them walk out the door. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Chelsea Green is another one. Top talent. Don't understand how you got a young top talent like Chelsea Green and you let it go. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, she's been injured, she's been this, she's been that. I get injuries, yeah, I get it. But with that being said, you cannot tell me that the main roster cannot use a talent like Chelsea Green right now. Because I'm telling you right now, I'd much rather see Chelsea Green over, and this is no disrespect to the wrestlers I'm about to name, but I'd much rather see Chelsea Green than Dana Brooke. I'd much rather see Chelsea Green than Natalya right now. I'd much rather see Chelsea Green over Mandy Rose right now, even though Mandy Rose, oh God, my Lord, Randy Rose, oh. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But you get my point. I'd much rather see her over 70 to 80% of the female roster that they got right now trying to push down my throat. That's all I'm saying. Speaking of injuries, another top guy, Samoa Joe. I don't understand. What was the point of signing a guy like Samoa Joe, who only got a few world championship matches but never got that championship win? It makes absolutely no sense. The guy has been a world champion each and every place he has been. The guy has proven that he could be the face of a show. He can be a draw to any show he's on. But yet each and every time y'all had the opportunity to push Samoa Joe, y'all pushed him right back down. He's had great matches with the likes of Brock Lesnar, with the likes of a Kofi Kingston, with the likes of a Roman Reigns, with the likes of a Kevin Owens, all kind of superstars, man. He's went toe-to-toe with guys like Braun Strowman. It makes no sense to me how you let a guy like Samoa Joe come in, be a wrecking ball, and then have him fall short each and every single time. And then it's like, yeah, to me, and my co-streamer Bearded Beanie guy also talked about this earlier. He said, it seemed like to me that they just signed Samoa Joe, they chewed him up and spit him back out. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like they had him for all the big events that they needed, never put him over, and then just let the injuries pile up, and then as soon as they couldn't use him anymore, they just tossed him to the side. That's absolute crap. Now, we don't know if this is going to be the end of Samoa Joe's career in ring or not, because when you have that many injuries piling up, it's kind of hard to, just go to another company and then expect to be top dog. You understand what I'm saying? And then here's another reason why I'm mad Samoa Joe's gone, and I'm going to just be honest. Y'all act like Samoa Joe was not killing it on the commentary team. Samoa Joe was one of the more entertaining voices y'all had on the commentary team, if not arguably the best. Y'all mean to tell me y'all prefer Byron Saxton over him? This is no disrespect to Byron Saxton, but come on now. Y'all mean to tell me y'all wouldn't take Samoa Joe over blind ass Michael Cole, who don't even know what move he calling no more, because his ass probably can't see what's going on no more. He need to get some eyes checked for them cataracts. Y'all mean to tell me y'all would much rather Samoa Joe over Tom Phillips? I mean, y'all would Tom Phillips over Samoa Joe? Man, come on, bro. I mean, the man could literally do anything you asked him to do and killed it, and yet somehow, some way, y'all took his career and just threw it down the trash. Don't get it. Don't get it. Mickie James was a legend. I believe honestly that she was just on her way out anyway, because to me, Mickie James has nothing left to prove. I think honestly she's just wrestling to wrestle because that's just what she loves to do. You understand what I'm saying? I can understand Mickie James, because I think that she was just there to, put the talent over, just to be in the ring, because that's just what she loves to do. She literally has nothing left to prove. I could see her, with one more title reign in her future, but she really doesn't need it. She's already a legend in the game. She's got enough skin in the game and gave us enough moments to where she literally has nothing left to prove. Here's another questionable one right here. Tucker. Why, oh why, would you create Heavy Machinery? Have Heavy Machinery come in now, be one of the most likable tag teams in the group, and then you just destroy everything they built? I don't get it. In a floundering tag team division where you need tag teams, y'all are literally just throwing people together. Ironically enough, you broke up Tucker and Otis just to put Otis in another tag team when you didn't need to do that. All you needed to do was keep Tucker and Otis on the same team. If you just felt like you wanted Tucker to go bad guy, here's what you could have done. You could have just took Tucker and Otis and made them go heel. You could have just done that, but now instead, this man has to be without a job, and yet you throw a makeshift tag team that's not really working with what is it, the Alpha Academy? With Shorty G and Otis, man, that shit don't work, bro. That shit don't work. Y'all wrong for that. Wesley Blake, again, he's a talent that I'm not gonna say he's a top talent, but the man is talented. I don't know what y'all broke up the Forgotten Sons for. I don't understand what is with y'all creating these groups that get some steam and then you just break them up right when they're about to hit their apex or right when they need a moment. It makes absolutely no sense to me. To me, it's just stupid. It really is. It's like y'all sign all these. Again, I'll make the big college reference again. It's like y'all sign all this talent to keep from competing against it, and then when you feel like they're no longer a threat after you've watered them down and made them look like absolute jokes on the biggest stage, then you release them and then they can no longer get back that steam they once had before they signed with you. Let that be a lesson to future wrestlers as well, man, who watch this video, because to me that's fucked up. You don't do that to people. You understand what I'm saying? These are human beings. These are not fucking play toys. You understand that? These are human beings trying to support their families, live their lives, and yet y'all just treat them like disposable toys, bro. Like, y'all treat them like condoms. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. I don't get this shit. Kalisto, another top talent. I could see him going to AEW. I'd love to see a match with him and Ray Phoenix and them even teaming up. I could see him going to AEW or AAA. I don't think this is going to be the end of Kalisto. I think honestly for Kalisto, and honestly for a lot of these people, to be honest with you, if I'm just being perfectly honest, I think this is a blessing in disguise for a lot of them. You understand what I'm saying? Because we all know WWE is not what it once was, and I don't think it ever will be as great as it once was. Because they seem to have forgotten the formula to what made them great in the first place. Not, with WWE, it's the same thing you see a lot with these big time AAA video games. They're not worried about a good product anymore. It's all about keeping the brand alive. As long as the brand is okay, everything should be fine. And I think that's just a shit way to go about it, to be honest with you. But I'm just a small YouTube. I'm not a big business conglomerate yet. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just saying there are better ways you could have went about it. But WWE is gonna do WWE shit. Mojo Rawley released this morning. Again, I think this was a blessing in disguise for him. They were doing absolutely nothing with him. I'd like to see what he can do on a different stage. I see his boy Matt Cardona is already over on Impact Wrestling, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him over there in the next couple months. I would have liked to see Bo Dallas be a part of the Bray Wyatt stable. I don't know, for some reason, if you have relatives. If you have relatives that are on the same show and in the same company, you find a way to put that. You have to at least test out what they could do in the stable. That's just how I like to go about things. There's no reason to have brothers on the same show and in the same company and not at least put them in the same stable at least one time, especially with what Bray Wyatt's got going on right now, where he could use someone other than an Alexa Bliss to cause that distraction, you know what I'm saying, to be a hitman, to be a bodyguard per se, to be a sacrificial lamb in some cases. And you know, WWE doing WWE things, they just didn't do that. I would have liked to have seen what they have done with Bo Dallas. Haven't seen him in almost 2 years, if not over 2 years. Again, I think this is a blessing in disguise for everybody on this list. It's just unfortunate that it had to come to this for, you know, them to possibly get something going. I hope it's not the end of the road for a lot of these guys. I'm most worried about Samoa Joe, but I think if he could find a place in commentary, he'll be fine. Same with Mickie James, but y'all let me know what y'all think about these recent releases, man. Do you agree with WWE letting everyone go on this list, or do you think they made a mistake? And if you think they made a mistake, let me know who and why. As long as you remain respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's gonna be the end of my video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you. My name is Rage King. I am out, and I'll be back later on with more videos, more commentary, more good content. Now hashtag that enough said. See y'all next time.